Hey everybody, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here for, I guess, a different type of video. Somebody asked me how I use the notes pages in my Hobonichi weeks, and I thought, why not actually do a video for this week? So just a quick glimpse into what I've been using or have been using it for these last 4 weeks. I'm using it as kind of like a daily highlights thing for me to be able to go back and help me. Well, it helps me recall some information so that when I journal, it's a lot easier for me to kind of pull up the highlights of my day. There were some days that I missed, and that's okay. So I basically decorate it and then date stamp it so that I have all the days of the week. You could tell my first week was a complete success with all of the dates here. And then I decorate it with the same stickers that I use in the weekly spread. So for example, this week, and then yeah, these are just some highlights of the date or anything that I want to remember, anything that stood out. And I think being able to get into this habit of it's not necessarily a gratitude journal, but just, you know, taking down some highlights of the day or just things that stand out is a really great practice to get into, but also it's so cool to look back on. Now, I don't have a ton of pages in the note section. There are, let's see here. In this version, there are 69 notes pages, and there's 52 weeks in a year plus the 5 weeks in 2024 that I'm using this. So that's 57 pages essentially that I'll need, but I know that there are going to be a couple weeks throughout the year where I can use 2 pages for 1 week, Christmas week being one of them, or weeks that we go on vacation. So normally I dedicate 1 week per page, but this week is going to be 2 pages for the 1 week. That was really hard for me to say. I don't know why. So what I'm going to be using in terms of stickers are from the Giving Girl, just to match with what I used for the video on Tuesday. So I have this one sticker left here. I have the Home for the Holidays plaid washi, some of the watercolor washes. I'm probably going to use this Home for the Holidays sheet. And I'm thinking I still want to use these houses because they're so cute. All right, and I'm going to be using my date stamp here, which I bought off Amazon, and my little Versa Magic. This is a Midnight Black chalk ink. Chalk ink, as you can see from previous pages, does not bleed through, whereas the pigment ink has definitely bled through. So this is what I use in my planners. So let's get started. Okay, I think what I'm going to do first, I haven't done a journaling video like this in a while. I'm going to start by cutting this washi. That is the pencil end. That is why I put the washi on that end, because that is the little tiny blade. So I'm going to just cut a strip here, making sure that it is straight, making sure I'm actually cutting with the right side of the blade. Whoops. Oh my gosh. I'm already doing so well. And now I'm like, how big did I cut that? Oh my gosh, because I kind of want to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so that's just a little over ½ an inch, like 0.6 inches. So then I'm really great at this measuring stuff. Oh my gosh. Where the heck am I? Oh my goodness. You get to watch the mess that is going on in my brain right now. You know what? I'll cut it there. This is me just guesstimating. And there you go. That's okay. I think this is the fun part of this too, is that there's not going to be any kits like this. It's basically just decorate how you want. And then I will fill this in as the week goes. All right. Ugh. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. I hate when they, oh my goodness. Okay, stay there. And then you stay here. And, oh my goodness, I don't feel coordinated enough for this. So put that right on that edge. lovely, and no, it doesn't go all the way to the bottom, and now there's a wrinkle, but I'm okay with that. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side here. No, there's probably an easier way to do this, like I'm attaching this to the back of my hand so that it doesn't roll onto itself. Okay. Oh my gosh, the things we do for planning, right? There we go. Okay. Whew. One part done. And right now I might forgo the houses here. I might add some of these around, or just add her to the very bottom corner. The great thing though about this particular week is that I have the flexibility of the 2 pages for the week, whereas normally I'd have to try and squish everything onto the 1 page. Come on. Just like so. And then this side I'm going to put this Christmas tree here. And I put it down crooked because I am fantastic that way. Okay, but let's first do the dates. So the week starts off on the 23rd, and I will go ahead and stamp, making sure that those are straight. Stamping is probably the most nerve-wracking out of everything here, because I'll do 23, 24, 25, or like 23, 24, I'll move down 25, and then 26, and 27, 28, 29. So yeah, even spacing is going to be like, how do I space this all out? But also, do I have a flat enough surface to be able to put down all of these stamps? So, do I even have the right date? Like, you can see where I'm gonna get stressed. And it's not straight, and that's okay. I know that would drive some people crazy, but at the same time, I think it's like part of the beauty of this is that it's not all gonna be straight. Oh, okay. Then we'll do the 25th, which I'll put down here because I expect a few more highlights from the 24th. Yeah, we'll put the 25th. Here. Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens. That's okay. 25th. 24. Meh. Then I'll put the 26, 27, 28 all on this side here. This is the hard thing with stamping as well, so you got to make sure that you do have a flat surface. And I don't think I always do. See? That's okay. 28. Of course, this is going to happen while I'm filming this. But if I wasn't filming this, it would be perfect. Totally kidding. Probably would not be anywhere near perfect. And I wrote down the 28th. That should be the 26th. This is turning out magnificently. I wonder if I'm going to title this video, Watch Karina Make a Huge Hot Mess of her little highlights page. Okay, 27th worked out. And then let's put 28th over here. 29th. Oh, Lucy's just gonna jump off the chair now. Yep. Okay, go jump, go jump. Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, and the last date stamp. I've resigned myself to the fact that it's never gonna be perfect in terms of the date stamp. And I think I'm mostly okay with that. Mostly. Okay, so now it looks a little bit crazy, but now I can actually put down some other stickers. Like, how do I want these? How do I want these? I think I almost want them to just look like, just like that, and then place a sticker where I can. It's going to be one of those where I don't know if there's really going to be any rhyme or reason to it. It's just place the sticker down. Oh, I like that already. Then here, oh, that could fit down there actually. Okay, this is going to be a tough one, especially with this sticker paper, this washi sticker paper. I love this sticker paper, but it is a little finicky, so I have to be really careful. Oh, perfect. Oh, just a little bit of her hair is going over the edge, but overall, yes, I'm happy with that. Then here, I'm gonna place this up here and leave myself enough room to journal in here. Then maybe place one of these down here as well. It's almost like doing a double duty because it's also covering up some of the bleed through from the other page. Okay, then, oh, now that I put that there, I can put down this here. Oh, that's cute. Then I can put, let's see. Oh, maybe something right here, like going over both pages. Oh, I like this green one. So maybe, how is that gonna work? Just want to make sure that I get it right in there, so that I can close the page. Then I can probably put that there. Oh, lovely. Yeah. And I don't mind that it's going over the December 29. Then here, there we go. There's the quote, making bright this season. Or do I want to put this down? Yeah, and then put the quote over top. Yes. Okay. Oh, I really like that. That's beautiful. I think I'm done with these. Then I have all these other little elements that I could put around. So yeah, the whole point of this is for me to prep the spread ahead of time. So all I have to do is come in here and write in the highlights of each day. And yeah, there's going to be different weeks throughout the year where I'm going to use 2 pages, like this week, or a week that we happen to go on vacation. Oh, And isn't seeing a completed sticker sheet so satisfying? Yeah, okay. And place these cute little stars. I love adding little elements like that, because then it just makes it really easy for me to go in and just write. And I'll probably be using this pen, which has the Diamine Triple Chocolate in it. So you've got the brown that will pretty much match with everything in here. Lovely. Oh, okay, 2 sticker sheets finished. So I like how that looks. It looks a little all over the place, but it's a really great way to start journaling. Now, I do have a few little blobbies that I could put around, like the small little blobs. Come on. That I could put on the date sticker or on the date stamps, for example, just to add a little element there. You know what, I'll leave it. I will leave it, because then once it's all written in, it's gonna look really, really cool. Then in terms of how I fill this in, because it is the beginning of the week, it's the 22nd actually, so I won't start filling this in until tomorrow. What I do for filling it in is actually just add little highlights of the day. So I'll actually give you a peek into the previous day. Like for example, December 9th, I had a great demo. I put the collections in my silhouette, had my very first therapy session. And Henry had a doctor's appointment. I signed him up for swimming. Rob and I watched a World War II documentary. Let's see here, Henry had 100% on a math test. I'm getting ready for my release. Yeah, and it was just little things here. So nothing like really secret, but just, yeah, updates from the day. So that is how I set up my notes page in the back, as just a highlights of each day. Let me know what you think of this process, or what you use your notes section for in the back of your Hobonichi weeks. I know everyone is different, and I know this video was a little bit of a haphazard video, but I'm so looking forward to especially chunking up this whole section of the weeks, because it's already chunking up a little. I say chunking up, but like thickening up a little bit, and then being able to flip through all of these is just like a really quick overview of highlights of the day, and I'm looking forward to having that. All right, that is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching this video that seemed to have no structure, but seemed to get on well anyway. Thank you all so much for watching, and have yourselves a great day.